Why I Like the Philippines. This is a John's Retirement Travel Blog production. What usually comes to mind is the people, but there are many other reasons also. I'll try to get into here. But as far as the people, their friendliness and caring, times I've rented a motorbike and I've had trouble with it operating or not starting, and someone would show up from somewhere and try to help me and get it going. I mean, I don't expect that many places. My first trip to Malapascua about 10 years ago, I left some money somewhere where I ate and came back, and more than 2 hours later, and it was still there. The lady said, "I tried to catch you, you just went too fast." And then on the bus back to Cebu from Malapascua, I got something out of my wallet to buy from someone not on the bus, and I guess it fell on the floor of the bus, and I didn't know that, but someone said, "Sir, you need to take care of that." Just yesterday, we were buying something, and we had to cross a really busy street, and we got out there. There's a security guard standing around there, and he asked, "Oh, do you want to cross the street?" "Yeah," and he went out, stopped all the traffic to make it easy for us to cross the street. Very nice. In the Ayala Block Mall, near where we stay, there were many young, happy people that seem to be having a lot of fun. That makes it a pleasant place to visit. In a building supply place the day before yesterday, we were buying some stuff and it was starting to rain, and we needed a taxi. It's hard to get a taxi there at that certain area. So our salesperson went out and got one for us and had him waiting, so when we came out, we had a taxi waiting for us. To make videos, I need to film a lot of people. And usually, when I film a local, they smile at me and they wave. One thing that I enjoy in the Philippines is the different energy in different places. When I'm in Malabo, I feel relaxed and more connected to nature. There is the sound of chickens and occasionally dogs. People seem happy to be there. If we need repairs done on our place, there are people who know what they are doing, and they will come right out to our place, even if they have other jobs, and often do not charge to tell us what the problem is. And when they charge, it is a very reasonable price. The ocean and the air is very clear there. There are people there from many different countries. Our neighbors are very nice and friendly, and they keep an eye on our place when we're not there. I enjoy the chance to grow beautiful tropical plants there. I lived in Hawaii for a few years, and I enjoyed the plants there. Even though Malabo is far from the big city, there is a variety of good food if you know where to find it. Then every now and then I go back to Cebu City, then mainly at IT Park and near the Ayala Block Mall. In IT Park, they have great landscaping and live music. Some things you cannot buy in Malabo, and you need to go to the city for. That is a nice change. There is a lot of nice landscaping that makes it a nice area. The mall is just a few years old, but they keep it shiny and well maintained. There are a lot of happy people that enjoy it themselves. There is a choice for a lot of different places to eat. There are a lot of bigger and fancier malls in the Philippines than the Ayala Block Mall. That's just convenient. But the other ones are quite impressive to see. Where I come from in Northern California, the local mall is sort of depressing and not much going on there. There are many great, beautiful natural places in the Philippines that one can enjoy. Places like Sugar Beach, Boracay, or El Nido are very special and worth seeing. And on and on and on goes the list if you really want to get further. There are still many places for me to explore that I haven't been to yet. The fact that they give priority to seniors can be really helpful, and I appreciate that a lot. A few years ago, I went to the medical clinic at the Ayala Mall, and the waiting room was just full. Every seats were taken there. And the lady asked me how old I was. And Well, I said over 65. They said, well, you can skip the line. We give priority to older people. Just come right on in. That was nice. Then when I went to get my driver's license here, I went into a big room full of people all waiting at different stages for different things. And doing the senior thing, I could skip a lot of lines and at least get shorter lines. So I was able to get in and out of there in a reasonable amount of time. In the supermarket, I saw younger people in the senior line. My friend told me to just go ahead of them. I'm not used to going ahead of other people, but it seems like how things are done here. And the checkout person just welcomed me to come on ahead of the other people too. That's just traveling in the Philippines. It sure makes it a whole lot easier. When I travel to the Philippines with my Filipino wife, I am automatically given a 1-year visa. That makes it easy to stay here and be part of our family here. The other thing that I like about the Philippines is it is affordable. When you're retired, you want to be able to not have to worry about money all the time, and things are affordable in the Philippines. Taxi drivers are affordable. They're usually very polite, very nice. They follow a meter rate that's affordable. You rarely get one that's trying to negotiate for a little more money. And that's pretty rare, actually. There are other ways to get around that cost less, like vans and buses. And the buses are actually pretty nice. Food is very affordable also, especially when eating out. In the right places, there is a good variety. Hotels are also very affordable. If I wanted to go somewhere warm from California, I could fly to Hawaii. I might pay a little less in airfare, but once I'm there, I'd pay a whole lot more to eat and sleep. Where I am from, if you want to see a dentist, you first have to find one that is taking new patients, which is not very many. Then wait for months to see them, then pay a large price. Here it is easy to see someone right away at an affordable price. The same with seeing a medical specialist. You can usually do that within a day here. Where I'm from, when I fractured my knee, you call people at clinics I've been to, and they say, oh, we're not taking new patients right now. Well, I needed somebody right now. Countries often go through different cycles, especially in Southeast Asia, and including the Philippines, where the gross national product is increasing more than other countries around. So there's a lot of people here have opportunities for jobs that they didn't have before. They're usually happy about their jobs, and they're sort of happy and they see a positive future. That brings joyful, happy people here.